closing out what largely seemed like a positive week for markets, we started to get some wobbles. And I wonder if that means that we are now starting to see some money pulled out as people resort to a seasonal sell in May and go away.
Likely, but you also have to understand that we have seen quite a bit of outflow, particularly in Europe in the last months because of the risks of Brexit, Spanish elections, Portugal, Italian banks, you name it. So I think that money is quite on the sides right now, and looking at earnings season as a key driver of what to invest in. And I think that that's what we need to see, because multiples are not particularly appealing, and the valuations are attractive in some sectors, but you still need to see that earnings growth, that guidance is very important in this earnings season, is going to be the driver. So what I believe that investors are not looking for is inflation or Chinese-led growth type of figures, but more valuation, earnings and guidance.
Do you think sell in May and go away is actually going to work this year? I mean, I've been writing about it on the weekend and after speaking to hedge funds last week, and some of them are pretty enthusiastic about what lies ahead. They think once you get past Brexit, once you get past some of the uncertainty, and keep in mind we're pretty much just flat on the European markets despite how much we've built, that there could be gains to unlock over the course of the summer months.
Yeah, I think that there will be gains. I think that there will be gains once we get out of the risk of a giant devaluation coming from China, once we get out of the risk of oil going down further. I think that that leaves some sort of confidence about putting a little bit of money into the markets.
And in summer though, or is it going to come later in the year? Because the timing is quite key. You don't want to miss out on a rally, because we seem to have these huge gyrations, but we end up pretty much flat over the course of the year. So if you miss out on a quarterly move, then you kind of missed out on the whole move for the year. Well,
I think that you will have an opportunity with the earnings season, because the earnings season is going to be critical, because in this year to me is a stock picker's year. This is a year in which it'll be about investing in companies that are doing better, that are not falling under the trap of low interest rates, high liquidity, that are giving more money to shareholders, that are buying back shares, and that are giving solid guidance. And I think that that's what earnings season is going to give to you.